hey guys, I'm going to do a little Skyrim house showcase for you. We're going to review the house in Windhelm, the house in Riften, and the house in Whiterun. Well, probably not the house in Whiterun. I mean, everyone knows about that one. Well, anyways, yeah. So the house in Riften and Windhelm, and a little bit about each of the cities. Windhelm itself is a really dark city, so if you don't like that sort of thing, you might not want to buy the house here. I think it's a $30,000 house, and then you know add the other stuff into it. But it is a really big house and has a lot of cool features. Alright, well, here I am in Windhelm, and you go through the normal process of becoming the Thane and buying the house, and then talking to that one dude. Well, anyways, and so your house is through here, like from here's the palace of where the Jarl is right there. Okay, so you come down here, you went over here to the side, and walk through this little graveyard. Then you go up here, and one of the cool things about this, I think, is that it's just a cool looking city, although it's kind of dark. So if you don't like that sort of thing, then yeah. And it's called Skyrim, and it looks really huge on the outside, and it is pretty big on the inside. So just gonna come in here for a sec. Okay, so this is the inside of the house. It's kind of dark, but I kind of like it. It's a really big house. This is your oven here. You have to, of course, buy all this stuff. When you first come in here, it's just nothing. I mean, it's just wood floors and cobwebs and shit. Here's my house, Carl. Really cool stuff. You got wardrobes back here, and in this wardrobe, there is a false back panel leads to this little room. And before you, when you first buy the house, and you come in here, there's like an altar built right here, and there's like bones and blood and shit like that. God damn it! I'll just close it. And you find out that the Archmage has been practicing magic, like dark magic on, citizens. He's been like killing them. And you have these little mannequin guys up here that you can practice on, do a little combat with. You can even put armor on them. See how you can open up that menu there? And you can put swords and stuff or jewelry or whatever in these cases. There's already some swords up here. Just a really cool armory / combat room thing. And here's your tool rack, your weapon rack. When you activate it, it'll place the current selected weapon right on the rack. The one you have in your hand, it'll place it on the rack. There's another display case, another mannequin. Sometimes the mannequins tend to freak me out because I think they're actually people. I don't know, it looks weird. Here's some more sword display cases. And here is your bedroom, the master bedroom. You got your little table, you got all sorts of food and stuff, you got shovels, potions. This all already came with the house and everything. You have your bed, of course, your chests, obviously. Normal stuff. But I just thought this house, I think this is the best house so far. And this is where your house Carl lives. Kind of a small little dinky room, but it's not for you, so what does it matter? Yeah, so this is the house in Windhelm. Hope you enjoy, and I would encourage you to go buy this thing. It is huge. Alright, see you later. Hi guys, this is Windhelm, and I just wanted to show you a little bit about the city, taking on a little tour. Okay, as soon as you walk in through the gate, as soon as you reappear on the other side after it loads, if you turn to your left, you come over here and you have your blacksmith forge, yeah, that thing. Your tanning rack, you have that. You have your grinding stone and your workbench. And back here you have your little marketplace with the little shops that sell stuff. Right here you got weapons, foodstuffs, meat stuffs, so And then back here you got a little potion shop in there. So this is a pretty cool place. You also have a little practice mannequin right here. Got a wood pile. Yep, so that's the little marketplace, blacksmith, forge, whatever you want to call it, you know. Alright, so I'm back at the main gate. This way you guys have a little perspective. If you come over here to the right, and then of course to the left, the only option you have, you go to the left, then of course to the right. You come down here, there's a used goods store, you know, where you can buy some stuff, sell some stuff. It's a little, like, not very well known. Sadri's used wares. It's in such a small part of the city, it's hard to find. A lot of people don't know where it is. So I've been having people ask me where it is.
I might have it stored away.
Okay, so here is the inside of that used wares store I just showed you. It's kind of small, but I mean, there's lots of stuff you can buy from him. This is just the dude right here. His name's Revin Sadri. He's a dark elf. And he claims nothing in here is stolen, so you know, he should be good on that. So yeah, you can buy all sorts of stuff from this guy. He's a dark elf, and he has some cool stuff. Let's just show you a little bit about it. Let's just go through this thing. He's got amulets, armor, pelts, supplies, deer hide, dwarven arrows, ebony knots. These things are hard to find sometimes. Elven warhammers, you know, frostbite venom. You can sell him pretty much anything too, so you know, potions of healing. He's got pretty much anything you could need, and a lot of it. There you go. That's you know, that's the good. That's the used wear store here in Windhelm. Alright, so here's the used wear store that I just showed you. If you go down here a little ways, just walk down here. This thing's a little bar, and it's got some pretty cool stuff inside. Alright, so here's that place. It's kind of a little bar-like place. You can just talk to these two guys. But that's not really where I wanted to show you this place. If you go over here, then up here, you can steal armor, you can steal swords, you can get that lockbox, you can steal that. Steal just about anything you want. They got food, they got armor, and then back here, you go up here, this is where they sleep. You can, for one of Delvin's missions in the Thieves Guild, you'll forge these numbers. You can search in here. So there's just a lot of stuff, you know, that's basically hidden, you know, if you don't go back here. And the best thing about it is all that stuff upstairs you can grab, walk out the door, and go sell to the guy right up there, you know, the used goods guy. So that's our little walk through this place. Alright, so now I'm headed to Riften to do a little showcase of Riften, the town, the Thieves Guild, my house, you know, all that sort of stuff. Hope you enjoy. Alright, so I've arrived in Riften. I'm just going to wait till it's daylight though, so you guys can see what it's like in the daytime. So this is right from the gate, you know, right as you come in. You can just go through here. There's all sorts of stuff. Here's the Bee and the Barb, the little bar place. Here's the market. You got the weapons trader chick, which is right there. Then you got the guy who designs jewelry. Then you got the blacksmith right here. And the keep is through here. Yeah. The Mistville Keep is up here. This is where you'll purchase your house from the Jarl, which would be Maven Blackbriar, and you become Thane. And after that, this lady, she sells food. So yeah, you can buy food from her, and then you can. That's the bar again. Still, it's kind of like a hotel bar place. Then there's a Blackbriar Meadery. They brew stuff. Anyway, so from the marketplace, you just come down this little area, take a right, go across this little bridge left ways, and this is your house. It's called Breezehome, or Honeyside. Honeyside. This is your house in Riften. You have a little garden back here. You have all sorts of cooking ingredients, or ingredients for making potions, ingredients for doing that. And so, yeah, you can use all that stuff. Let's go inside Honeyside. Alright, so this is the inside of Honeyside. You have your cooking pot, your fireplace, your tables, your basic stuff, you know, food and everything.
It means so much to
This
us
is-
to have the claw back where it belongs.
This is your bed.
Thank you.
Somebody threw a bunch of baskets in there. Probably my brother. This is your wife. Well, my wife, I should say. Camellia. She is in the town of, I believe, Redwood. Basically, the way you become this lady's wife is you have to find the claw
It's a wonderful house.
that her brother used to own, because her brother owns the.
Store. Something to do whenever you're on the road.
Yeah, okay, so her brother owns that store in Redwood. And, yeah, you undergo a mission for him, and you will find some sort of claw thing, you know, that goes in the doors down in the, catacombs, you know, the doors, yeah. So you find that, you go back, and then you get to marry this girl.
Adventure, I bet.
It's a pretty cool process. Here's your wardrobe, pretty standard house. If you go out here, you have a back porch. I think I'll just show you that in a sec. You have your chest. We'll go out the back porch. Another thing about Riften is this is actually where you come to get married. In the Temple of Mara is where you come to get married. So basically, if you find a chick that you can court, you ask her to meet you here. A priest presides over the proceedings. You show up. You guys get blessed. You guys are married. Then she goes back to your house. It's that simple. In the Temple of Mara. And if you go to the Temple of Mara and ask the priest, he will give you an amulet of Mara, I think for $200. And once you start wearing that, women will know that you're single and looking for a bride. Alright, so that's enough of that. This is the back porch. Has a tanning rack right there, and a barrel. Fish barrel, apparently. And, yeah, little table and stuff. But you can come down here, go right on the water, or go out on your little trail, and, you know, get out of Riften. Alright. Also, it just occurred to me, some people might be new to Skyrim. This is Riften right here. And it's in the far right-hand corner, lower right-hand corner of your map. And once you get far along in the game, this is what your map starts to look like. It's pretty packed out here. But I'm going to go show you guys Solitude and my house in Solitude. Yeah, Solitude. It's up here. I'm lost. There it is. I found it. Alright. Alright, so this is Solitude. Right as you come out through the gate here, you have the Waking Stever. It's a bar. Alright. Then you have Radiant Raiment. They sell like potions and stuff. Then you have, oh come on, you have Bits and Pieces, and they are like a used goods store, you know, sort of. They'll sell basically anything. Then you have your, you know, normal marketplace with the miscellaneous shops of food and fish and everything like that. And if you come up this little thingy up here.
God might get nervous. A man approaches with
Okay,
weapon.
hold on.
Fletcher
Alright,
sees
here is the Fletcher,
his teeth, but a welcome
and
strikes forth like the fury of a god.
here is your blacksmith. He has a grindstone, a forge, a table, and a tanning rack. So, pretty much get everything done but smelting. Doesn't have a smelter. So yeah, that's kind of bad. But you know, you take what you get. Back here you have like your guard post. This is the Pentulus
Got a lot of respect for the restoration
castle
school.
door. I think this is where the Pentulus Oculatus are. Yes, Pentulus Oculatus agents trained back here. You got your archery places to shoot at. You got your little guys to beat the crap out of. And yeah, so that's this place. If you go down here, there's other houses and stuff, miscellaneous stuff. Also, your house is down here, if I can remember which one it is. Sometimes I keep forgetting. Don't think. This is the Bard's College right here. It's the Bard's College. You can become a bard. It's not that hard. Just a few missions. I don't really know why you want to become a bard. I became a bard because I didn't know what it was. And then I realized, you know, there's really no use to becoming a bard. And this is the Blue Palace, where the Jarl is, and her helpers. And she is the Queen of Skyrim, or, you know, the Jarl, because her husband was killed by Ulfric Stormcloak, yes. He killed her husband, you know. So, if I can never find the freaking house, keep forgetting where it is. I'll find it. I think this is it, for some reason. I'm not sure. Yes, here is your house. It's called Proud Spire Manor. Alright, so this is Proud Spire Manor. Your house... Oh, shit. Your house in, Solitude. Yeah. You got little stuff over here. It's pretty nice. It's a little small for my humble opinion. Go up here, you got the upstairs, you got the dining room, you got your bed, got some chairs and chests and stuff. Yeah, and you saw my house Carl down here. It's my house Carl.
What do you mean, my friend?
See? And you got this other door to Solitude. So yeah. This concludes this episode of Cribs. Skyrim edition.